VIP. Let's kick it.
Hi and welcome to Luck's Garage. I'm Jason and this is Luck's Garage. Thanks for coming back and seeing me. If it's your first time here, I'm on a journey to start selling off my lifelong collection of all kinds of stuff I thought was cool. I've had some people asking me to do a video on the garage, and it's going to be hard to put it all in one, so I'm just going to break it up into sections. But right now, we'll start it off. I got plenty of more Hot Wheels stuff and my personal stuff I had when I was a kid around that I've got to get through. I've really not been out here a whole lot in the last couple of years, and with health stuff going on and whatnot. But anyway, now we're ready to start getting back on track, start working on the Airstream. So I'm going to have to go through my Hot Wheel collection. I want to get it out and enjoy it, and then start going through some of my other stuff that I've got, that I've collected over the years, decide what I'm going to keep, and then decide what I'm going to sell. Sorry about the mess, but this is what it is right now in my shop. I'm slowly moving everything around, trying to get this Hot Wheel stuff out and start getting through some stuff. Here's a quick go around of the shop. This is where I'm about midway of the shop now. Of course, I got all the Hot Wheel stuff in front of me here that I'm still going through. I've got a lot of my personal stuff that when I was a kid still to go through. You can kind of see a lot of signs and stuff I've got up on the wall. I've got a lot of stuff up in the rafters. Just all kinds of stuff. But we'll start over here in this corner. Alright, we'll start up here. On the ceiling here, we'll start with the Icy Bear here.
There's a new taste spreading out right across the nation. The frozenated, carbonated, icy drink sensation. You can sip it, you can spoon it, it's the icy surprise. There's Coca-Cola, orange, raspberry, or lime. Everybody, 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 everybody loves icy.
He's a little over 6 foot tall, double-sided. You used to have put a menu. You can see the black stripes there. You used to put the menu in the middle of him on the flavors and stuff. But got him up on the ceiling right now, and got the big icy standout that goes next to him. Then down below it, you got this Lifesavers. I don't know if it was a trash can or what. I just liked the looks of it. I thought it was neat looking. And then below it, you got a Pepsi Cola, like a door push type deal. Right next to it, you've got a Speedy steak sandwich for 30 cents. The advertisement from back in the day. Not for sure much about it. Of course, you got some M&M cars there. And then this cap sign here, it's been painted green. I've drove by it for years and years. And then they ended up selling it to a buddy of mine. And then I ended up trading him an international sign to get it, just because I remember going by it so many years. And it's actually got RC Cola written underneath, and I've never stripped the paint off. I just hung it. Then right next to it, you can see the big Oreos. This was on top of a rack from way back in the day. I just wanted the topper, so I took it off, and we got rid of the stain. The Squirt bobsled.
Squirt, the super refresher. Squirt, super refresher.
Only Squirt has Squirt fruit.
Squirt.
Got it for me for Christmas one year. It's really cool. I think it's probably from the 80s or so, maybe late 70s. And I don't know if you ever remember going into McDonald's and seeing their mirror there. It says, I don't know if you can get to see it very good. It says, ask our manager about birthday parties, gift certificates, store tours, and orange drink dispensers. It's got the McDonald's symbol there in the corner. Just something neat that I picked up over the years. Then the old 70s Pepsi. This was double-sided. Took it out of the frame. I think I've got the other side in the frame somewhere. I just wanted to put it up. And then, of course, you got Taco Bell.
Yo quiero
An entrance sign there. And it's probably 80s or so. This is pretty cool right here. I don't know if y'all remember, this was pretty hot back in the 90s. So this is a sticker kit you could order, so you could put on your car back in the mini trucking days.
This is Lucille. I tricked out myself.
Are you crazy? I can't drive. I don't have a license.
Me neither. So you'll learn. Lucille's got one of the most sophisticated fuel-burning hydraulic systems in the world. And I ain't even gonna get into our high-tech lubrication, flow bearing, rotation design. Yo, she's bad. Now go. Yo, man.
This isn't mine.
Oh, that's a hell of a car.
And then it's still got the original sticker there. I always thought that was cool, so I've always kept it over the years. And down here we got a basketball hoop. Me and my son used to play all the time, and then the metal part that held it up messed up, so I was going to hang it up in here. And we got an old Mountain Dew plastic sign. Over in the corner we got the top of a Sundrop big sign. I don't know how tall it is, probably close to 12 foot, because that's almost 6 there, and that's just half of it. And then you got the Jelly Belly display topper, and then you got a Sundrop, probably come out of the machine back in the day, plastic, probably like this is probably 880s or so. And you got your Diet Right Cola there that's seen better days, and then right above it you got your Pepsi. It says Dickerson's Grocery. This is probably from the 50s. It's the bottle cap. It's rusty and crusty, but you know, it's got a lot of character. It looks good. And right here next to it you got an old Dr. Pepper can with a Dr. Pepper chalkboard, well, dry erase board actually, probably one of the first ones. Then you got don't forget our waste baskets here at Dairy Queen. Give them a litter treat. So, and then right above that you've got the Pez. This was a topper for Pez dispensers that come out, you know, quite a few years ago, but it's cardboard. I didn't just collect older signs. I collect anything that really has to do with advertisement. And even if it's newer, it'll be old one of these days. And if I liked it, I just went for it. And then right above that, we got a Sunbeam bread displays that they used to use on the counters. And they'd have that out, and then you just reach for Sunbeam there, and it'd tell the store clerks where to put the Sunbeam bread there at the grocery store. Then right above that, I got a 6-foot Jack Daniels banner. This one I got from Jack Daniels when me and my wife took one of the tours. And I wanted something different than just like a shot glass or a bottle of whiskey for a souvenir. And I saw this hanging there that actually one of the corners wasn't attached good. So I asked if they was interested in selling it. And we ended up making a deal, and I bought it. And that's where it's at now. You got the Jelly Belly right there that come off the side of this same... This topper right here had this sign on it, so I kept those. There's 2 of those. And then, of course, I don't know if y'all remember Pepsi Stuff.
Introducing the new Pepsi Stuff catalog. The more Pepsi you drink, the more great stuff you're going to get.
Sure beats the bus.
Now, I've actually got a shirt and a hat from Melon Away to get the Pepsi Stuff. And I think they were giving a jet away or something. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Then right next to it, you got a Dr. Pepper holdout for the Out of the Ordinary. Probably one of them that hung in the movie theaters back in the day. Then there's a Dr. Pepper sign that looks like an arrow right next to it. That is a reproduction sign. Somebody had actually given me that sign, so if somebody gives me a sign, I don't really generally looking to get rid of it, so I hung it up there. Then right there on the pole next to it, you got a die cut RC Cola sign. It's actually out of cardboard. Then you got a Pabst Blue Ribbon, and then right below it, you've got a Falls City beer. You can't really see it because the planter sign is turned sideways. It was actually a topper too. It's got Mr. Peanut on it. Got a Snap, Crackle, Pop little topper sign there too.
What you listening to?
Pop music. Snap, crackle, pop music.
Can I listen too?
Sure, just pour the milk for a live performance. Snap, it's the snappiest sound to do. Crackle gets you cracking cause it's crispy through and through. But there's no stopping once pop starts popping. Snap, crackle, pop, talking just to you.
That song sound system.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
It's newer, but I like the looks of it, so it hung up there. Of course, we get over here, we got a Mayfield ice cream hand dipped sign. Then right below this, you got your Carter's brand seed peanuts. It's a mirror. Then you got another Dr. Pepper. Here's on a clipboard. Seen better days, but it's pretty neat. Sugar free. Then I got a ski clock right there. And it's always 5 o'clock somewhere on it. Then you got a Pepsi, another little like door push looking deal. Got your Dempsey milk there for $1.49, $1.59 a gallon. Would like to have that days back whenever they was that cheap. Then right over here you got a Colonial Good Bread sign here that's heavy metal, and I think it's double-sided. Then of course right below it I got a little chalkboard here. Me and my son, whenever you do projects, of course he's up here doing some workout stuff on there, looks like. I know he drew this way back in the day. I never erased it. And then right over here we had a Red Man Select sign.
Let's settle in here, all right? I'm guessing that they're hiding right out in this grass. Watch me, partner. It's all in the wrist.
Oh, I got bit. Big.
Get him on in. Let's get a look at that hog.
Oh, nice meeting you, big guy.
The Red Man reaction. Satisfaction.
My granddaddy used to chew Red Man, so I kind of got it for that reason. And then right next to it, you got a Nissan Trusty Ordinary. I actually collected Nissan signs for a little while because if everybody knows that you watch the channel, I've worked for Nissan for 20 years before I retired. Then right below that, you've got a NASCAR number 6. Looks like a peg rack. And then got a Nissan license plate. You got a All You Need Is Love Beatles something there. I see some Ghostbusters peeking out there. And let me see what this says.
Eventually.
Budget used car parking only. It's old wooden hand painted signs. Pretty cool. I'm gonna try to set it back up there if I can. Then on around you got a Bahamas license plate. Picked that up whenever we went on a cruise to the Bahamas. And I got the old, well, let's make all kind of noise. Then I got the old would-be fly swatter. And then we'll see your little Corona Extra there on your door. Then we'll start right here. We'll go on over some of this stuff. This is whenever I bought my new Titan, this come with it. It's all the paperwork. I think it's got the bill of sale and all the little price stuff in it. Couple of 12-inch kickers. They're not in the box. They're actually was used, and one of them's burned up now. And now we got some Soundstream, and anyway, that's a long story. Got a little boss amp here. What kind of CD we got here? Bass for bass heads. These were CDs for competitions back in the day. I used them a lot. Then we got some, what's that say? Sonic. These were Sonic old, the old car hop plastic thing trays that they would put on the side of your car.
Oh, you have the corn dogs? Corn dogs, 2 Cokes and Powerade slush. It's first day on the job. I apologize for that.
Then we got a couple of vintage Tennessee Vols seat pads. Of course, a couple of more tins. These are Atomics. They're actually loose and blown there. You can see that they're separated. That's the reason that I changed those out. Let's see what we got over here. Got a U.S. stamps. This is a dispenser. Used to dispense U.S. stamps back in the day. 60 cents, 2 quarters and a dime. And then we got some, oh, that come with my son's truck. That's a windshield wiper motor that we need to replace in his truck. This is a front grill for the Titan. And my wife had a little accident. There's some bulbs. There's a Sesame Street Fisher Price thing sitting back there. Got some welding gloves. What we got in here? Old chain. Oh, actually, these are tire chains. I don't know why I got them, but I do. Here's some stuff we're always working on. Our this goes over the top of a door. It's like a drip rail. And here's some pieces where I cut out. I didn't like the square look on the floor, so I wanted that swoop look, so I cut it out. I'll put a picture of it up in here. But thought those are pretty cool. Oh yeah, I like these old emblems, so I actually pick them up sometimes whenever I like. That says Jeep truck there. And then this one says Webcraft. This come out of a boat. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is some kind of air supply, but it says Air Plus Jaeger. And I got 2 of them, a left and a right. Boy, it's heavy steel. Those things are cool. I don't know what I'm going to use them on, but I liked them. Of course, we got the emblems off my son's 83. Got some wedge screws. Got some adapters here for some wheels I got sitting over here. They were American Race and Torque Thrust 2s that I put on the station wagon when I got it. And then traded the station wagon for my son's 83. We put them on there for a little while, and then he ended up getting him some wheels. And anyway, all that's over and done. So these adapters will adapt those wheels to a Chevy pattern. Got an old pencil sharpener here. I've got it replaced now with a vintage one. This is my son's football glove from back in the day. I need to put it up. Some old jacks. Went for our old, it had the like a triangle on the bottom, and you put these on top and tighten them up. Flashlight. Anyway, oh yeah, I got an old Coke 33-ounce bottle there. This is a tow mirror. Lug nuts, speaker grill, well off of a camper or a boat. Then of course we got the big Pepsi cooler here. You can see the sides of it. Here's some old stuff that's just laying here that I've got to get through. It's got a moon pie clock here. That's pretty cool right there. Let's see, it says it's from 2005. Not that old, but pretty cool. We got a United Biscuit pan. It says a nickel. Not for sure the year on this one. It's pretty old looking though. Let's see, we got these are newer like stuff. This looks like a white-tailed deer and a head and fishing. Newer thermometers. I remember buying all these. I wanted to buy a Tecumseh sign, and to buy the Tecumseh sign was to get all these signs together while I was there. So these signs are newer. They're not anything crazy. This was actually a cool old Redman's. It's a mirror. I don't know the year on this one, but it's pretty cool looking, and it's original. More signs, words on them. Well, that one's pretty cool. It's an old Camel sign.
Have a Camel with your coffee.
Thanks. More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Try Camels yourself. The cigarette so many doctors enjoy.
It's real thin metal. That's an original there. It's pretty cool. Oh, this is cool. What is this? I don't know what that is. Notorious.
She was a notorious woman of many desires.
He was an adventurous man of purpose.
Their secret love swept them on to the brink of disaster.
Starring Cary Grant, Ingrid Bergman, and a story of danger and bold intrigue.
See? Notorious.
I don't know. Is it like Notorious B.I.G.? I don't know. Anyway, don't know what that is. Well, we got a GT sign here. Stuck to the back of yep, this is a Coca-Cola Santa Claus advertisement here from back in the day. Looks like from the 1962. That's pretty cool. And then we got a Pepsi. Let's see what it said. You got a Pepsi from 1962 also. It's like just a Pepsi advertisement there for Christmas. And you got, I don't know what that is, some kind of frame. Oh yeah, I know what this is. This is really cool. Picked this up. I think I've got 3 or 4 more different ones. This is a Ringling Brothers poster from back in the day. I think I've collected 4 or 5, but these are really cool. I don't know much about them. I just know that see, 1960 is the copyright on it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know what I'm going to do that. Let's see what this one says. This one says Teco Naudis Dustin Brown Live. I don't know. It's pretty cool looking. It doesn't say the year on it, but that's neat. This is really cool. This actually was, I remember getting this a while back. Perfect circle piston rings mirror from back in the day. You don't see a lot of their stuff for sale very often, so that's a real cool find there. You see, we got a Mule Skinner Crossing Nothing crazy there. Hillbilly, little sign, hunt parking. Now this one's an actual sign of Timberwolf. And then you got Longhorn. I don't really do any of the dip stuff. The only reason I kept the one Redman is because my granddaddy used to shoe Redman and I really liked it. Got a Levi Garrett. These are all produced signs. This one's a John Deere. We sell John Deere plows. I don't know if it's got a date on this thing or not. It's double-sided. But it's like a silk type paper. It's still got a cool look to it. It'd be cool to hang it up. It's pretty good size for it to be paper. Oh, this is really cool right here. This is a Pabst Blue Ribbon 24 bottle box. Oh man, haven't been opened in a long time. It's got all your bottles there from back in the day. It's pretty cool. I'm sure you don't see those boxes a lot. I wonder what the date is on that thing. Let me see if I can find a date on this thing.
A few moments later.
I don't know where to find the date at, but it's pretty cool. And that's definitely old, the way that it opens up and stuff. All those other signs that I bought a while ago, I bought because I wanted this sign. This is an original Tecumseh flange. It's pretty good size. It's been painted on, but if you go slow, you can get some of that paint off if you really want to. To get the deal, sometimes you got to get it all. So I bought it all just so I could get this sign. But there's other people that'll like those other signs too when I sell them. And then this is the other side, double-sided flange. It's really cool. Don't see a lot of Tecumseh stuff out there much. So, well, that's pretty much this corner of the shop. I know it's quite a bit, and I went through it kind of quick. But I'll follow up on some more of the shop, you know, as I get a chance. I like to still get some stuff moved around from in here. I got to finish getting the Hot Wheels stuff out. And I got a lot more stuff to go over. Got a whole other end. Like I said, we just did a quarter. I got all that Hot Wheels stuff to go through. It's a crazy mess out here. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming back and seeing me. If you like what you're seeing, please like, share, follow, subscribe. All that YouTube stuff, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. If there's anything you want to know or see more about or know more about, just leave it in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks for coming back and seeing me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Technical difficulties, people. Technical difficulties. Let me move this stuff around. Garage, front wheel off of a.
Don't worry, folks. After all, it's only a cartoon.